Hello, good morning, and welcome to another video. So this video, I've been waiting to do it for a little bit, but it's basically a follow-up video to the last video I did. And it was kind of answering the question, should Christians, or how do Christians cover their head? I believe the title of it was like, should Christians cover their head? I'm not here to debate that with you. However, I found that from that video, I got a lot of people reaching out to me saying, you know, Tansy, the Lord has been telling me to cover my head, and this video was so encouraging. This video is for that group of people. And I want to tell you something. Before we start out, before I show you all this stuff, it's better for you to obey the instruction that the Lord has given you and to figure out all the extra stuff as you go and later on than for you to ignore it altogether. So if you're like me, when I first started this, it's been about 5 months now, if I can recall correctly. When I first started covering my head, I was very confused about the style to wear it. All I know is I heard what the Lord said. The Lord said to cover my head. Like I said, I have since obeyed and just walked out the instructions that he has given me specifically. There are certain times when I have been instructed to cover my head. There are certain times when I have been instructed, it's okay if I don't have my head covered. There are certain activities that the Lord said you must cover your head when you do this. So those things you'll have to work out yourself. I'm not here to talk about those things, about my personal things with you. I'm not here to debate those things. Like I said, I'm just here to encourage those of you, because I couldn't find a video like this. When I got the instruction, it was just kind of like, girl, cover your head. Okay, do what you need to do. So when I first began, and I'll show you here in a second, when I first began this, I had my head covered and it was more in front of my face. What we know, Muslims tend to cover their head in this style. However, like I said, I was willing to be obedient and look like a fool than to be disobedient and then everybody understand what's going on. So as you can see, I wear it a little differently now, and that's what we're going to talk about today here in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. Just bought some other colors, so I'm actually able to show you how the ones that I bought came packaged. Now I have more than just this one. The first one that you saw me wear, the one that was kind of like this color in that other video, I wear that one for a different time. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell you too much of my business. I wear that one for a different time. I find that it's not very easy to wear in the style that I like to wear, which is like this. I'll just put them on the screen because I'm not interested in getting commission or anything like that. Where on Amazon I bought these from, but here they are. They come in a little thing like this. It actually had 3 of them in there, and there's one with more than 3 colors because I ordered these and the color you see on my head, and a pink one and a brown one, all in the same, but I needed black, so I went ahead and purchased this. Let me show you. Let's open it up. This is what it looks like. So like I said, I already opened the black one. This one's gray, and then I have a white one here, and I can't really see myself wearing the white one, but you never know. Okay, I'm just going to show you how this one looks. So it's very, very long, and you can keep it long like this if you want to. Right, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. I guess how I would tie it before. I'm going to show you how I used to wear it before. As you can click on the other video, you can see it like this, and you actually need a bit more length if you wear it in the front like that, right? So pulling more of the fabric to one side, doing this number, and then turning this back around. I found that when I wore it like this, I got greetings. I got Muslim greetings. Come on now. I'm a whole Christian out here. Whole follower of Christ out here, okay? I got Muslim greetings, and I, at no point in time, I actually had a lady ask me, like, was I from a particular place in Africa? And I told her, no, I am a follower of Christ. So I want you to know this as well. Like I said, obedience is better than sacrifice. That people definitely will have questions, especially if you wear it in a traditional, like if you wear it like that and you look like a Muslim, people will encounter you with questions, and you're going to have to be ready. Come on. You're going to have on your shoes, the gospel of peace. You're going to have to be ready to give answers sometimes, okay? So just keep that in mind when you wear it in the front like that. But I'm telling you, I went into a room. It was like it was a stadium, but they had like a teaching, like a what do you call it, workshop. I went to a workshop and I was actually late coming to the workshop. Not because I was late because I was running behind. I was late because I had come into the program late, and they just like, well, there's a program today, you can go and catch it. So I was literally like the last person that walked in. Me, a black girl, walked in there, and there was one other lady who was in there, but she was clearly Muslim, and I walked in there with my head tied. It was like, if you're embarrassed, if you're easily embarrassed, it's gonna be a long journey. But guess what? Let me tell you something. The Lord will meet you there on that journey, because there's a reason. When you see these women with these long braids sweeping the floor, there's a reason that people want their hair to be seen in that way. There's a reason that people want their hair to be big and just rah-rah, and they just want to be seen when they walk into the room. And if you are that person, you might find in this journey that you actually are the person who cares what other people think. This journey is gonna bring it out of you, okay? This journey right here, I'm telling you, is going to bring it out of you. So I showed you how I will wear it there, how long it is. I'm also going to show you how I went ahead and cut it. Now, when I cut the black one, it was a little raggedy, okay? Because I was using the hair scissors. Let me get the other scissors. Hold on. Scissors. I got the other scissors. So what I would just do is just take it like this. Now, you might find a better way to cut this, okay? Because like I said, it wasn't. But I just take them and go like this. These are not fabric scissors, by the way. Oops. Okay, so now I really messed that up. One of them's longer than the other one, but now I have two pieces. So all of the colors that I have two. And this is how I ended up with two, because I cut them in half. So let's take this one so I can show you how I tie it now. So here we have something that kind of sort of looks, it's in between a rectangle and a rectangle and a square. So I just fold it into a triangle like a bandana, and then I get something like this shape right here, okay? And then I take this, go above the head like this. Let me see if I can turn around so you can see. Then I'm gonna take it, and then so just make a little knot, and then it tightens just like that, okay? At this point, look like I'm about to be baptized with a white on, but that's okay. So then I tie just like that. Now, I've also worn it like this to where I loosen it here in the front, and it's kind of like a veil, and then put the pieces in the front like this. I like wearing it like this as well, even more so than the way that I showed you how it was like off in the front like this, because I found that this makes me look like I'm Muslim and I'm not Muslim. But like I said, I have been doing this for about 5 months now, so this is something that I learned, but it didn't bother me in the beginning. When the Lord said cover your head, I was like, well, I know I'm not going to walk out of the house with a bonnet on my head. I need to figure it out. And he led me through this process, so I'm sharing this with you. But that is one of the ways that I will wear it as well. You can wear it a bit looser like that, or like I said, you can tighten it. Let me tighten this again so I can show you. As a matter of fact, we can do it with the one I have on. So as you can see, the one I have on, wear like that in the front. Sometimes I'll twist this depending on like what I have to do for work. I'll twist this up. And I don't wear them with the intention of like standing out. Sometimes I'll make them like correspond to my outfit. I would wear these two colors together. If I have to wear all black somewhere, like for work or something like that, that's why I bought the black one, but I'll also show you the other one that I used. But sometimes you actually need to put it up. So what I'll do is twist it. I have worn it down like this as well. But what I do is twist it. And if you want it to be a bit fuller, you can actually keep, like, you don't have to cut yours in half. But I'm okay with the little one like this. And you can tuck it, or you can put like a hair scrunchie on there. And then you have like a little ball like that. I wear it like that as well. I did buy these little pins when I was wearing it, like the way I told you in the front, like covering my face, I bought these little pins just to make it hold on to my hair. But I've since learned the way that I tie it now, it doesn't slip around. You can still put these in there if you want to, like if you have it doubled up. Like let's say I put the white one on top of this. Let's go ahead and show you. Let's say to put the white one on top of this, and I had it like that. You could still, especially if you want to wear one of them looser, like that top one looser, you could put those in there. So there's that. You could also use hairpins. These were pretty inexpensive. I found these on Amazon, and Shein has them as well. So there's that. I want to show you the other one. I showed you some of these other scarves and things like that in that first video. I still don't wear these. If I were like going to work out or something like that, I would wear something like these. But even working out, I find that this is fine. The way that I tie it right now is the way that I like it. This is actually, it's meant to go under the head covering. So if you're wearing it like over your face like this, I don't know what you call the style, okay? If you're wearing it like over your face like this, like how I was first wearing it, and you have longer hair or you just have hair, it's easier to wear this and then put the pins on this. I'll put these on the screen as well. I just want to show you how it goes, because sometimes I'll just wear this for work. It kind of reminds me of like, you know, like the hospital, the nurses and doctors that wear that little thing on top of their head. If you have a job that says you have to like have your hair covered, you can wear that style of things. This, I like wearing this one for massage just because it's easier. And you can do both of those. You can put this under there and that'll be fine too. There you are. So sometimes I'll leave a little hair out in the front. It just depends, but I like the way this looks nice, right? Looks professional. If you have a professional setting to go in, that looks nice. That's all. I just really wanted to follow up. I know it's been some time, and I didn't say much else about it. That's really because there's not too much more to say. Like I said, one of the things I just want you to be ready for, which as a believer, as a follower of Christ, you should be ready for this anyway. And that's to share the good news with people who you encounter. And when you do something like step out of the box and cover your head, people are going to have questions. So be prepared to answer those questions in a way that draws people near to Christ. Okay. So as always, if you have a question, ask a question, and I'll see you in the next video.